Welcome back to Rocky Top Rundown, your one-stop shop for everything Tennessee athletics. I'm Katie Taylor, that's Ashley Rodas. Coming up on today's show, the Lady Vols soccer team tried to open the NCAA tournament with an upset against the team that knocked them out last season. And football looked to keep up their momentum against the Mizzou Tigers. But first, we start in the Badger State as the men's basketball team tried to make a statement Friday night.
That's right, Katie. We have a weekend full of volunteer sports to break down. So let's start at the Kohl Center in Madison, Wisconsin, where the 9th-ranked Vols look to win their first road game of the season. We start in the first, Vols leading by 3. Transfer Jordan Gainey nets the 3 to extend the lead to 6. The first of 2 made 3-pointers for him on the night. Just over 6 minutes to go at 23, Santiago Vescovi, running the fast break, kicks it out to Josiah Jordan-James, who swishes the shot, and the Vols retake the lead. 5 minutes left in the first half, and this A.J. Storr 3-pointers knots the game up at 28 apiece. Next, Badgers position Chucky Hepburn with the beautiful crossover and drills the shot to give Wisconsin the 1-point advantage. Vols inbounding underneath the basket, and Jemiah Mashak delivers a terrific alley-hoop to freshman Cade Phillips, 41-33 Tennessee.
On to the second half, Vols ahead by 4, and Gainey executes a beautiful pass to center Jonas Adu, who slams it down into traffic. Under 8 to go, Tennessee holding on to a 3-point lead. Dalton Connect, playing iso ball, shakes the Badgers defender and goes up under the basket for the foul. Zakai Ziegler with the ball and wonderfully executes this pick and roll, and Adu finishes it off to extend the lead to 10. Less than 3 to go, down by 9, Storr catches and launches from deep and tickles the twine, Wisconsin back within 6. Final minute of the game, Tennessee looking for a dagger, and who else but Dalton Connect. That layup caps off a game-high 24-point performance and ices the road win for the Vols. Tennessee now sits at 2-0 with a home date against Wofford tomorrow night at the Food City Center. On Saturday night, the Lady Vols soccer team took on 4th-seeded Xavier in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The game was a rematch of last year's opening round tilt when Xavier scored 4 unanswered goals to upset the 6th-seeded Lady Vols 4-1 in double overtime in Knoxville. Although not favored to win, 1 minute into the game, Cameron Simmons drives down the right sidelines, passing Xavier defenders to get this shot off. Sizzy Lawton comes sprinting in, but cannot complete it. Moving on to the 10th minute, Xavier threatens down the field, but sophomore Allie Brown uses her body to block the ball down.
Jumping ahead, second half still scoreless. Xavier's Emma Flick beats a defender, but Allie Zazzara gets the save on her knees. On an Xavier corner, Zazzara leaves her feet to punch the ball out. Another save, 1 of 15 for her on the night, which tied a program record. Xavier outshot UT 41-11, but this one was still scoreless. Until the 102nd minute, Sizzy Lawton gets a foot on the ball, scoring the first goal of the game. The Lady Vols run back to Knoxville with the upset victory over Xavier and are set to play at 5th-seeded Nebraska this Friday in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Sticking with the theme of winning, reporter Andrew Smith covered Lady Vol volleyball this weekend for their home matches and is here to give us the inside scoop.
Thanks, Ashley. The number 10 ranked Lady Vols volleyball team beat the number 20 ranked Georgia Bulldogs in 4 sets on Friday night. Right side Morgan Fingal racked up 21 kills and 6 blocks and hit for .425. UT had a total of 58 kills and hit .365 as a team with 6 service aces during the win. Fingal also recorded a 1,500th career kill and placed her 6th all-time in the Tennessee kills list. Outside hitter Janasia Moore had 20 kills of her own and hit a team best .474. Raven Chase had 8 kills, Keandra Granberry had 5 kills, and Erica Lovett had 4 kills. Tennessee recorded 12 blocks, and Chase had a season high of 9 on the night. Sarah Caroline Kerr totaled 54 assists, and defensive specialist Abby Eckler hit a career-high 3 aces. The Lady Vols earned their 20th win of the season, marking the 3rd time the team has accomplished this under head coach Eve Rackham-Watt, and the 25th time in program history. Friday's attendance of 2,088 marked the 9th largest crowd in program history at Food City Center. The Lady Vols then broke out the brooms on Sunday against Ole Miss, their 14th sweep of the year. Tennessee hit a season best 462 and averaged 16.3 kills per set to earn the victory. The team finished the day with 49 kills on 47 assists and 5 aces. On defense, the Lady Vols posted 45 digs and 2 blocks while holding the Rebels to 29 kills on a .156 hitting. Moore led the offense with 13 kills and 4 digs and hit for .632. Lovett recorded her 7th double-double on the year with 11 kills, 11 digs, and an ace. Kerr racked up 41 assists along with averaged 13.7%, along with 6 digs, 2 aces, and a block. Libero Yelenis Torres earned a match-best 15 digs. The Lady Vols are heading south to Baton Rouge to play the LSU Tigers on Friday. The match will start at 8 p.m.
Thanks, Andrew. Now let's flip the script to Tennessee football. The Vols had a tough game against the number 16 ranked Missouri Tigers on Saturday. Heading straight into the second quarter, we see Dante Thornton receive this 46-yard pass by Joe Melton to put the Vols on the scoreboard. This would be the only time the Vols would score a touchdown, and it resulted in Dante Thornton being out for the rest of the game.
Now in the third quarter and 1 for the Tigers, Brady Cook successfully fakes the pitch, then completes the 3rd-yard run for another Tigers score. Now in the fourth, the Vols are really filling that point gap. 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. Missouri decides to go for the throw, landing Luther Braden with this 21-yard touchdown. With less than 6 minutes on the clock, 3rd down and 2 for the Vols. Milton sends this pass downfield, but hits a devastating interception by the Tigers' Dalen Carnell. The Vols would drop this game to Missouri 36-7, a disappointing result ahead of their November 18th game against the number 1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. Swim and Dive is almost halfway through their regular season, and our very own reporter and swimmer, Katie Mack, is in the studio to give us the rundown.
That's right, guys. Starting Wednesday, the Vols and Lady Vols will start our mid-season invitational, which is our first opportunity to suit up and compete for NCAA qualifying standards. We'll compete against top-ranked teams like Virginia, Alabama, and North Carolina over 3 days. There are lots of big names to watch out for, but especially keep an eye on Jordan Crooks. He has been on fire during 2023, winning his first NCAA title and posting the 2nd fastest 50 free in history. He is definitely looking to have some more breakthroughs this season. Mona McSherry is another name to watch out for. Mona swept the 100 and 200 breaststroke at SECs this year and was the NCAA runner-up in the 100. She'll be fighting for her first NCAA title this year. As for underrated key players, let's talk about Guy Santos and Josephine Fuller. Guy was an All-American as a freshman last year and a major contributor on all the Vols relays. JoJo, on the other hand, is an All-American, team record holder in the 200 back, and a major point scorer for the Lady Vols. Both Guy and JoJo are in for some major breakthroughs this year. Relays score double points and are super important for team success, and the Tennessee relays will definitely be something to watch. Last week at the dual meet against Florida, the Vols had a huge come-from-behind victory in the 400 free relay thanks to Guy Santos against the reigning Florida Gators national championship relay team, which bodes really well for this season. The Lady Vols also added some key players that buff up their relay teams, freshman Camille Spink being one and myself being another, so our relays are looking extra sharp this season. Overall, it's shaping up to be a very exciting meet week and season. Up next, Ashley and Katie break down what the cross-country teams have been up to lately. Go Vols, and back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Katie. It was a historic Saturday for the cross-country team in Gainesville.
That's right, Ashley. The men's and women's cross-country teams were competing in the NCAA South Regional Championships on Saturday, and for the first time since 2005, both teams qualified for the national meet. Starting with the men, the 21st ranked Vols captured back-to-back region titles for the first time since 1994, winning the region with 68 points. The Vols had a pair of top 10 finishers in the 10K led by Yassine Abdallah, who took 3rd place with a time of 28 minutes and 41 seconds. Closely behind was Gabriel Sanchez with a time of 28 minutes and 56 seconds. The two, along with Dean Casey and Eli Nahom, earned NCAA All-Region recognition for finishing in the top 25.
On the women's side, the Lady Vols took the region with 61 points to secure their place in the national meet for the first time since 2006. Leading the pack was Ashley Jones in 7th place with a time of 18 minutes and 52 seconds. The Lady Vols saw 3 more finishers in the next 7 seconds as Jillian Candelino, Jessie Secker, and Rachel Sutliff finished back-to-back for the 10th, 11th, and 12th spots. All 5 women that earned all regional nods. Now both teams will move forward to Charlottesville, Virginia, where they will have the chance to compete for national titles at the NCAA Cross Country Championships. We wish both of these teams the best of luck, and we all know that you'll make us proud. And that wraps up this edition of Rocky Top Rundown. I'm Ashley Rodas.
And I'm Katie Taylor. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.